What's up, everyone? We got a chicken sandwich here. It's not Popeyes, but this place is called The Bird, and it specializes in fried chicken and chicken sandwiches. It's located in the financial district of San Francisco. So yeah, if you're ever near that area, just look on Yelp and see where you are and maybe check it out. Yeah, but what I like about The Bird, I mean the sandwiches are not too pricey, they're pretty reasonable as well, and they use fresh ingredients. So yeah. They use a good old slaw. And then I got the spicy chicken sandwich today. So yeah, let's do this. Chicken's nice and juicy. Good breading, crispy. That's what you want in a chicken sandwich. Okay, so let's talk about Kaguya-sama Love is War episode 7. So the episode opens up with Ishigami changing in the student council room. And it happens that it's bad timing. Fujiwara and Kaguya open the student council room and see Ishigami in his underwear. And much to his dismay, he kind of screamed like a little girl a little bit. And they talk about the topic of underwear. And particularly Ishigami thinks that guys who wear boxer briefs specifically are man whores. And this has gotten Kaguya interested in what type of underwear that Shirogane wears. So she's thinking of multiple scenarios of how to ask him this question. So she decides to pour him some tea, and she tries to slip in that question, and she asks him, what type of underwear do you prefer? And then without any second thought, Shirogane actually says that he likes he doesn't like underwear that's too simple. His is more colorful and more of a flashy type of underwear. And this is when Shirogane was second guessing himself. It's like, oh my gosh, I think that came out the wrong way. So Kaguya didn't really give into much specific context as to what type of underwear that Shirogane would like to wear. So Shirogane takes this as the wrong way, thinking what type of underwear would he like on a girl, and he comes with all these stupid ass fantasies, and eventually he just gives a simple answer saying he likes underwear that's tight and a lot of material, much like kind of like plants, and this has Kaguya imagining Shirogane liking boxer briefs. Then she runs off in the distance in the student hall saying, I can't believe you, President, stuff like that. And then Shirogane is on the floor, pounding the floor a little bit and saying that I actually like black panties. And then, okay, here's where I like how the creators, they could have used Miko Ino as another character for like a love rival. Definitely, a love rival in any romance type of anime would be kind of predictable. But here's where I think the writers really kick in Miko Ino. So every time in this episode, they use Miko Ino as like a character who comes in at an awkward time, at the wrong time, and then Miko Ino hears Shirogane saying he likes black panties and stuff like that, and then Miko runs off as well, saying she's pretty innocent too, and she's part of the before she was part of the morals committee and stuff like that. So she never envisioned joining the student council as she was signed up for this. Okay. And then like in San Francisco, man, I thought supposedly yesterday I think it was supposed to be the hottest day, but it seems like even today it's even hotter. And I believe it's just keep on warming up. It's like low 80s in San Francisco. Yes, that for people who live in San Francisco, that's actually really high for our standards. Other parts of the world, that's pretty wimpy, right? That's nothing. But for us, that's pretty hot. And yes, oh my gosh, like when visiting, Las Vegas, that's the worst type of heat, honestly. The dry heat is unbearable. You literally can, if you step outside, you immediately sweat already. Even even staying indoors. I mean, that's the only way to stay comfortable, right? Even after you take a shower, right after you hop out, and you're kind of sweaty a little bit. So the only thing you can control is like the AC within indoors, right? Okay, so the next day, Kaguya wants to make it up to Shirogane about the misunderstanding. But actually, the night before, Kaguya asks her assistant Hayasaka, what are some ways to prevent men from cheating? And Hayasaka definitely tries to make fun of Kaguya's gullibleness. That make engaging in physical contact will prevent the secretion of men cheating hormones, which is so stupid. But I mean, I guess she didn't know. And so the next day, she wants to give Shirogane a hand massage, and Shirogane is looking forward to a massage of any sort and physical contact with Kaguya, right? But it's supposed to be a relaxing experience, but Kaguya is actually she's hurting Shirogane. I don't know. It looks like she's hitting him in his pressure points, and he's in great pain. And eventually, again, Miko Ino comes at the wrong time. She opens the student council room. And Kaguya says to take off Shirogane's belt, but I guess she was trying to give him a body massage or something. I'm not sure. Then, Miko Ino misinterprets what Kaguya is saying, and then Kaguya actually asks her, "Do you want to join in?" And then Miko Ino says, "I'm quite inexperienced," and then she just runs off in the distance. So here we're moving on to the next comedy bit. So if you remember, Kei is Shirogane's little sister, and she's crying over a shojo manga that she read recently. So I think a shojo manga is like catered toward teenage women, or teenage girls rather, and typically the genre is romance. So Shirogane is like, "No way, you're crying over this stupid shojo manga. Let me read it." And then as he reads the story, he becomes very interested in it, and he was a tough cookie in the beginning, but he starts to crack down, and he cries some tears as well. And then the next day, he brings the whole series to the student council room, and where Ishigami is introduced to this manga as well. So Ishigami definitely was hard headed like Shirogane at first, and as he reads the story, he says, "The story is pretty predictable. Okay, it's hitting its climax where it's forcing to cry, and eventually Ishigami balls into tears as well." And then now the rest of the student council members come in as well. So we have Kaguya and Fujiwara coming in. And Fujiwara says, "Oh my gosh, I have the same exact manga on my phone, but it's already all digitally downloaded on my phone." And as Kaguya is not really interested, and Shirogane is trying to get her into it, right? And then now they're giving her a little synopsis of the story. So the story is about a girl who is pretty socially awkward, doesn't want to get close to anyone. And then there's a boy that transfers in, right? And then the two end up having romantic feelings. And then I hate when people do this. Do not do this to yourselves when watching a show or reading anything about spoilers. Fujiwara just comes out of nowhere like a wrecking ball and spoils the ending of the story, where it's revealed that the boy has a terminal illness and he dies as a result. And then Ishigami and Shirogane throw a fit. They get some tape, and then they just want to tape her mouth. And and then Fujiwara is trying to get back at them, and then again Miko keeps on coming at the wrong time. She takes it the wrong way. She runs away, seeing Fujiwara, Ishigami, and Shirogane tape on their mouths. And then the next day, Actually, of course, overnight, Kaguya is just trying to put up a front. Believe she probably reads the whole rest of the shojo manga, and then, oh my gosh, this next bit is golden. So pretty much, the art style completely changes in the anime, and it's turned into like a shoujo anime where everything's cute and stuff, and then Kaguya is going in this fantasy of fighting between Shirogane, Ishigami, and her. The love triangle. It's a stupid story. And then on the I believe the table there was like a box of donuts, and Kaguya doesn't tell them that she slipped 2 tickets for the aquarium, and obviously she's trying to get Shirogane to ask her to go to the aquarium. And eventually, toward the end of the episode, Shirogane Kaguya is pretending to be sick, and he's taking her to the infirmary, and he actually builds up the courage to ask her, hey, since these 2 tickets, do you want to go to the aquarium with me? And then, I don't know why Kaguya says that she denies him, but she says, just having Shirogane holding her hand and just walking her to the infirmary is already her aquarium, which is kind of dumb. And Shirogane is kind of devastated that Kaguya actually denied him asking her to the aquarium. So yeah, this is where the episode pretty much wraps up. I'm greatly surprised. Honestly, Kaguya-sama season 1 was so strong. I thought maybe season 2 would be a little played out, but much to my surprise, every episode, in my opinion, just gets better. Every little comedy bit is it's ingenious. It's great. It's a good time watching these episodes. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Peace.